Hey guys, so Jar Jar Binks could be the most hated character in Star Wars, or at least for the prequels. His character doesn't really add anything to the story and he is just there. So let's spice his storyline up. What if Jar Jar Binks was a Sith Lord? How would this change the timeline? Let's talk about it. It was a dark, gloomy night. Rain pierced the clouds as it entered the deep abyss on Coruscant. The Chancellor's office stood tall, reigning over everything like a lion protecting its cubs. As Anakin looks up, he sees Palpatine lying down with a winning grin grazing his face. Good work, Anakin, or should I say, my apprentice. But before Anakin could conjure a response, he hears a lightsaber ignite. He lowers his gaze to his chest as he sees the crimson blur of a blade shattering his heart as he falls to the ground, dead. Palpatine stares in disbelief.
Misa back!
Palpatine leaps to his feet and summons another lightsaber from one of his bars. The hum of Darth Jar Jar's red lightsaber still illuminates the room. The main goal of the Sith is to rule, and to kill the Jedi so that it's only them. But through their quest for power and the destruction of others, the Brotherhood of the Sith lost its way and began slaughtering themselves. Though Jar Jar may have had an opportunity here to gain power with Palpatine, his arrogance and selfishness leads him to wanting it all for himself. So with his lightsaber, he doesn't hesitate and swings it at Palpatine. As their blades lock, Palpatine's distant laughter rises. Finally, a formidable opponent, he thought to himself. Their lightsabers continue to hurl around the room as they edge closer to one another's faces. Palpatine was on the back foot. Darth Jar Jar had spent decades training himself in the dark side of the Force and had grown accustomed to every form of lightsaber dueling. Palpatine leaps on the surfaces in his office as he force pushes Jar Jar to the other side of the room. Picking up his communicator, he summons Order 66 on the spot.
Order
All around
66.
the galaxy, clones fire upon the Jedi, taking their lives. One squadron enters the Chancellor's office when Palpatine commands for them to fire at Darth Jar Jar. As their blasters fire, Jar Jar deflects the bullets back at them. This pitiful attempt would not stop him. He force-pushed the ceiling to collapse, killing the clones and blocking any exit that Palpatine may need. For once in his life, Palpatine stood motionless, not knowing what to do. As Jar Jar swung for Palpatine again, he destroyed the hilt of his lightsaber and delivered the final blow, killing Palpatine once and for all. Jar Jar screamed in acceptance of his newfound power. As of now, he was the strongest person alive in the galaxy. Nothing could stand in his way. He left the Chancellor's office and went to the Jedi Temple. Flames and smoke engulfed the temple as thousands of Jedi fell to the clones, assisting in the destruction of the temple as Anakin once did in an alternate timeline. All of the Jedi fell and the Empire rose. There was nothing that could stand in his way. The Jedi were no more. Darth Jar Jar had completed his goal. He sat upon his throne in his office whilst he took command of the Galactic Empire. For the next 5 decades he would rule, instructing fear into the galaxy. He would steal the Death Star plans, but alter them so that he could grow even larger and more powerful. Worlds would succumb to his darkness and plead for mercy, but be blown to pieces anyway. Darth Jar Jar became the most feared tyrant in the history of the galaxy. With no one to dare oppose him, he lay asleep until he was dead. Thanks for watching. This is a bit far-fetched and different, but it was a lot of fun to make. I left it on a bit of a cliffhanger there, as I thought you guys could theorize who took his place as Emperor of the Galaxy. I usually try and make my what ifs as realistic as possible, which didn't really happen today. So let me know what you thought of this sort of not believable type of what if in the comments below. I also want to hear more what if ideas, so be sure to comment on them as well. Thanks for watching, I really hope you enjoyed it. And as always, have a good day everyone.